What up, it's your boys? Dave Ryan, Mark Robinson.
Hello.
Mankind is divided, my friend.
This is what I hear.
These X-Men are at it again.
I have very limited experience with the Deus.
Hey, he's done it again.
I've been doing well for a while.
Yeah.
I have limited experience with the Deus Ex games. I briefly played a little bit of Human Revolution that didn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
I know of the original and I know that it's highly regarded. That's about it though.
I have even less experience than that. I have been... we'll have to apologise in advance for the fact that I'm not really super good at playing this game yet.
Okay, why would you say that?
Just because there's a lot of different mechanics to it.
Okay.
So I'm kind of getting to grips with that. Like, for instance, I have been shockingly poor at stealth so far.
Okay.
Hey.
Because this game was originally a PC game.
Yeah.
And so, Digital Foundry have a really good video up this week looking at Deus Ex and its PS2 port and looking at the differences between the games. And usually they talk a lot about just the kind of performance side of things, but they look a lot more into the UI because they had to completely overhaul it because the UI in the original Deus Ex is very PC-centric. Yeah, where
didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you?
Port
I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Obviously made with the PS2 in mind, or the controller in mind.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
So, just to catch people up with what I'm not going to go through the whole story. There's actually a really cool 12-minute video you can opt into at the start of this game to tell you the story of the whole franchise so far. So I feel sort of abreast of what had happened in the previous two games.
Yeah.
But to give you a quick view of what's going on here, I'm in Prague in 2029, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
And as Adam Jensen, who is your main character in the Deus Ex series, as he got to Prague, there was a bombing in the train station.
Okay.
And he is in the process of, he's part of TF-29. They're trying to figure out who was responsible, whether it was humans, because there's an upcoming vote, I believe, on something to do with humans versus Augs. I haven't been reading too much of the supplementary material yet because I've kind of been trying to get to grips with the gameplay before I get to grips with the lore.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So they're trying to figure out whether it was humans doing the terrorist attack or Augs, which are your augmented cyborgy people like me.
Yeah.
Also, there's like a subplot going on with some people that you're friends with from previous games that don't entirely trust these TF-29 people, so you're in cahoots with them at the same time.
Okay.
It's semi-open world, like you can travel around Future Prague. There's side quests and stuff like that, but it's not like, it's kind of like this, where it's not a massive open world.
It's got a little bit of City 17 about it. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's City 17 was based on Eastern European architecture, so it makes sense. Straight away I'm noticing the performance is a little bit spotty.
Yeah, that's the first, I noticed that as well, and that's the first time. I hadn't noticed that before now, to be fair.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it might just be because we're streaming this, so I don't know whether that has anything to do with it.
Yeah. Could just because I'm not observant. I'll always leave room for that being a possibility. So yeah, we're not gonna play this for a full hour or anything, but like play it for 20 minutes, half an hour, just give people a good vibe for what's happening.
But not much. I did survive a terror attack.
Oh yeah, that's the
Me both.
Adam Jensen being caught up in the bombing
Sometimes I really hate
is also
the
a good
city.
way to reset the Augs thing. 'Cause he was
welcome
basically
people like
as
us. Wanted its
powerful,
weight on
like
those Augs
he
to
had
live
godlike Augs by the end of the last game.
Okay.
And basically being caught in the bombing has set all your Augs haywire,
Right.
and has also uncovered
I
that
know,
there were some
trust me,
experimental
I got the
Augs
scars
put
to
in
prove
his
it.
system at some stage, and he's one of the side quests at the moment is that he's trying to figure out who did it.
Okay.
And try to develop some technology that he can activate all his Augs at once, because one of the inventory management things in this is that you can't equip too many augmentations at once or you'll burn out your system.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
That voice is
What, you
familiar.
trolling for my secrets now?
Just look around. Dude.
I'm
Just a
gonna.
good
He
one.
was
How
the
did
same
you
guy
join
that's
the
been
Juggernaut
in the
Collective?
last one. Yeah.
Adam, what's his last
Got me
name?
out of a tough
Jensen.
spot before the incident.
Yeah.
I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered
His
Bell
voice
Tower
kind of
to kill
annoys
me.
me.
Janus warned you?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the
Where is
collective
she?
who used to work
Very
for Bell
Christian
Tower.
Bale doing his gruff Batman.
You don't mess with these people, Adam.
He was in
Not
Far Cry
personal.
Primal.
Very
Learned
augmented
that the hard
Sean
way.
Dyche.
He was in Dying Light.
Who was he in Sean in Dying Light?
Christoph Merp.
Oh, it's in one of the DLC packs I didn't play.
Okay.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could
Assassin's
send
Creed
you anywhere,
Unity.
why draw?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and
Revelations.
racism are eating the city alive.
Yeah, Human
the whole world's
Revolution.
watching just to see how Prague handles
Brotherhood.
its problem.
He was in
Didn't realize
Smallville.
the entire collective was pro-Og.
Not everyone is. But we all know real enemies and chaos to operate. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vesalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
So,
Yes,
from what I hear
But send me the reports
about
if you
this
want me
game
to
is
prove
that
it.
it has gone.
Because
The focus
Ark
of
don't
this,
operate in North
the story is a lot smaller than it was
They're
in
setting
the
up Ark, Adam.
in
They sent you into
Human
the
Revolution.
ambush in Dubai, and now
It's a
they
lot
want
less
to put
global.
everything on the augmented
For
rights
most of the
coalition.
game, you are in Prague,
I
except
told you
for
Miller
2
was
parts
dirty.
of the game. I believe you go to other places.
Uh huh.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled
So
me off
it's
Dubai,
kind of like
bringing on the train station bombing.
the upside of the story
he's
is that
about
it
to
is
send
trying
me
to
to
tell a
Gotham City.
tighter, more focused story.
That complex?
But from what I hear,
You're not gonna like
it's
it
a
there.
bit
It was
ham-handed
built by the
sometimes
Santo
with
Group
the
as temporary housing for transient workers.
like because
Now-
obviously
Now
the
it's owned
Augs
every
versus
licensed
humans
auto in
thing
the Czech
plays
Republic.
off civil rights and
And
things
it's
like
where
that.
Ark's made its headquarters.
So apparently at times, and of course like the
What are
very
they
real
planning?
issue of terrorism.
Yeah.
We need to play this smart.
So
Alex.
apparently
You know
at
what
some
we are.
point it's a
What
bit
was that bit
ham-handed.
about
Okay.
Versalillion?
Actually, he sounds like John
And when
Wick.
the
He sounds like
break-in
Keanu Reeves in
never
John Wick.
happened. Yeah, I started digging
Or
into
Or like
it right
Harrison
after they
Ford,
clipped the
current day Harrison
conversation.
Ford.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that
Yeah,
never
which is
happened.
like I was talking to you about this on the
Personally,
podcast,
because
and from what I've heard about it, like
The only one
it's
still manufacturing
taken
the
the subject matter
If it got broken
and
into, it would have been big
it doesn't
news.
really know how to
Why are
handle
they
it
saying
in a
it?
way where it actually
First Life doesn't
explores the
produce just
themes
a
at all.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
uses it
huge
as a
research
template
and
for
development
here's a game.
Yeah, so what does that have to do with Ark?
I
Why
think
frame
what I
them for
what
breaking?
what I suspect is
They want
that
them
they
to look
want
like
to talk about the
terrorists.
issues, but they're
guess it
afraid
depends
to
on
go
what they'll
too
say
deep
was
into
said.
them,
Yeah.
perhaps, rather than
Which is a common
what the
thing
collective
with
can do.
video
Yeah.
games.
If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation, find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
so we're getting very suspicious of this Miller gentleman.
Okay, so how open world is this game?
So you can walk around in your sector here, and there are train stations that take you to different sectors that you can walk around in like this.
Okay.
But it's not like open. It would be open world by old standards, but not open world by the kind of. There you go. So there's kind of like some different areas around Prague, and that's where I am. It'll become next time I go into the train station, I can show you, and it'll become more obvious what you can do. Like some of the areas are quite small. I've only been to 3, I think, including this one.
Okay.
The one thing I really don't like so far is the hacking minigame. We might get to see that at some point during this quick look. It's kind of like I need to maybe go through the tutorial again and just like I know vaguely what I'm supposed to do, but I don't see in what way it's supposed to be fun.
Okay.
Or what I'm going to do when it gets more complicated, because I'm able to solve them with like a second or less to spare. Like, hold on, let's see. What level is this? Okay, so I can theoretically try hack this, right. So, this is the hacking minigame. I start on the blue, and the idea is that I need to get to the green before the red gets to me.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I need to figure out some sort of route that gets me to green. Now, depending on the level of security or how close I get to the red is when I set the red off. Well, I can, like, as soon as I've...
Anomaly detected.
See what I mean?
Trace program initiated.
I'm unsure what I'm supposed to do. See what I mean? I'm done here now.
Access denied.
So, like, that's just that's on me that I haven't figured out.
Yeah.
The tutorial wasn't super clear. I don't know if it's a thing that was in the previous games, again, because of my lack of experience. I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not sure what the best way I'm supposed to do it is. Now, luckily for the most part, when you're on the critical path, you can pick up things that have the codes and things you absolutely need to get through.
Okay.
It's just for, like, bonuses and shit, because I would love to get a lethal weapon. I only have a non-lethal rifle on me at the moment.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an
How,
in the yellow grid,
what the
dropping
save
bags
points
where each
like?
bomb went off.
Or like lands when you die. Have you died?
You ran
Yes,
facial
oh yes.
recognition. Got an
Yeah, I
ID?
was trying to do stealth, like, I'm not
Wouldn't see
upgraded, my
his
health
face,
isn't upgraded and
but
stuff
the
like that
bags are
enough
the
where I
same
can
ones
survive
used by
being
Talos
caught
Rucker and
by a
his
bunch of
aid
dudes.
workers in the Utilip.
And my one non-lethal weapon is a long-range weapon, it's a sniper rifle, so if I get caught up close, it's
Close fire,
useless.
yeah.
There's no, like, iron sights on it.
Yeah. Is it health bar or like modern? Get
It's
shot,
kind of
the
like...
string goes red.
Yeah,
Or gold
that
and
kind
black,
of thing,
and I
yeah,
imagine
yeah,
in this case.
Yeah. I do love the aesthetic of the game that puts, like, the old European architecture in with
Yeah.
all the crazy future shit.
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is...
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms. Not
Boy, the
any
mouse syncing
surrounding
on your man here isn't great.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker.
Do you want to know
is.
what game is fucking
Our
atrocious for
territory
that?
is fiercely
Street Fighter
defended.
5.
No one
It's
sets foot in.
embarrassing how bad it
Is
is.
it because it's lip synced to Japanese
They
and they didn't
can't.
bother changing it?
Rucker
No,
wasn't
I just think
forced
it's
to
just
follow
a mess.
bad.
Yeah.
Fought his way in.
Blackmail would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis, one that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilec complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
I'll give you one guess on why Final Fantasy 15 was delayed. Because Kotaku just reported why.
Lols.
You ask me. Rucker sounds
Just wanted to
more like a
piss off
savvy
our fan
politician
base
than a
because,
terrorist.
you know,
We hadn't done that enough already.
These days,
Craig had a
lines
tenner
tend to
on
Rucker
them
was a highly
fucking
respected
screaming
doctor,
death
but
upon
no
anyone who
military
reported it.
What am I missing here?
Optimization,
Rucker is a
basically.
man of deeply
Apparently
held
characters are still
convictions,
floating in the air.
with an unshakable belief in his own
Yeah.
righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Oh,
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For
I don't
all
know
of
whether
them?
you've looked it up all, but do you feel there's any
Ark has had the
consequences to
means,
sort of
motive, and opportunity every
narrative
time.
decisions that you make?
Yeah,
Rucker and the
there are certain
Coalition
things
still
where you can
find
go
a
along
golden
with this
city.
group that
They
don't
have a
trust
heavy
him,
police
where you can
presence
like
keeping
go
an eye
along
on
with them more,
Got
kind
a
of
visit
agree
to
that
concentration
not
camp.
everything's quite
Police
copacetic,
there are
Okay.
cones.
or you
Can
can
get the papers you need to come and go.
kind of align yourself more with this
find
mailer
that
dude
hard
in
to believe.
TF-29.
Alright.
So get me the evidence.
Seems to be, I don't know how much that affects things later on in the
Bring
game.
him in, Agent.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. Ready to light out.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me, I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Uh-oh.
Still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
Alright, so do a
All
side
right.
mission or two.
Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
Right. So as you can see, there's a lot going on the menu. Right. So, there's the map of the kind of area I'm in. This I haven't really looked. This is just like all this kind of collectibles and shit. How to use different things. So there's my inventory at the moment. It's based on size of stuff rather than weight.
It's Res Evil.
Yeah, basically. And here's the like my augs. All the glitchy ones are the ones that they just found in my system.
Okay.
But as you can see, my system status is stable 100%, so if I tried to buy and upgrade some of these augs and equip them, it'd be a bad time.
Alright.
I'd start burning out, apparently. Ooh, that looks cool. I think the ones that are gold are the ones I've got bought and equipped. Anyway.
Is that beard augmented? Because, seriously.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do while I was in here, is go to... So there's crafting, different things you can build.
That's too much. This is...
But what it is what's handy is that it's crafting parts as a general term rather than different crafting parts for different things. So at least that keeps it relatively simple.
It's very RPG.
Yeah, oh, there are some RPG elements. And here was Brian thinking he didn't know if he was going to like it.
Oh, he'll be all over this.
Okay, so let's do this one. One of the things I do love is the real platformy fast jump that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa! There's some frame rate shit happening here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's fine. See, it's just I'm easily entertained.
The walking animation seems very static. Like there's no real
Head bob.
Yeah.
Which is unusual nowadays.
Mm.
It's not bad.
It's like a personal choice.
Yeah, it's just unusual.
Yeah.
guess we're going in here.
That was interesting. I've never seen a shift of camera before like that.
Like I'm always telling you, people in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Clank.
He is not there to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming.
He looks like a Baldwin as well.
If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt there are other things about me. I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. But this is why I do not like dealing with Pogs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
You see, Vano? Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect, and you show none. Vano.
Mr. Botkovelli would like you to leave now.
His Russian accent's as good as mine.
You're trespassing, metal man. Leave. For your own.
Hey, do it.
Go away, Bratishka.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Well, looks like you're finding another way. Alright, let's just take a second to look at what we're dealing with here. So, give me the general idea of what we're meant to be doing here exactly.
Get from blue to green.
From blue to green. Okay. And what are these folder-like icons in front of you? And so what does the red thing do? The red thing chases after you.
The red thing chases after me to
Okay.
try and kick me out of the system. I think this might be the way to go.
Access granted.
There we go. Because that's a level 1, so that's easy enough.
Okay.
Hey.
You have entered the restricted zone, Mr. Jensen. Okay, so I'm presuming that's like your bat signal.
What?
Or bat vision,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Boy, I was so happy when every other fucking game started doing that.
Mr. Botkovelli knows everything. Am I feeling tonight?
Hello. Aw.
One of these days.
Hey, все, вот.
Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I have got no fucking clue what's going on there.
I need to go through the tutorial again.
Good lord. So is that like a one and
I
done?
know if you get too close to it or get to something with too high a warning level, it seems to start the thing coming after
Okay,
you.
is that like a one and done though? If you're locked out, that's it.
You get 5 attempts.
Okay.
He is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course. But what do you think?
Excuse me.
A lot of respect.
What do you know of anything?
Pretty much so.
Hey, Tom. Иди правее.
Rather be on patrol than clean up.
Even know what's that. Gotta go through the grate.
I got more.
What's that?
First one I've seen.
Oh.
Piece of the Triforce, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree,
We'll watch for
causing
it
the
tonight.
greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly
Not sure
be a
whether it
while
needs to be
before
so
the
many
next
damn
planet.
lasers.
This is Eliza
Who touched my gun?
reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns.
Mr. Botkovelli knows everything that is going
Yes.
Oh, of course.
I am heavy weapons gay.
More fuckers come in.
I wasn't listening.
Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank
Great.
is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
And this is why I hate stealth games. Not enough doing.
The best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Oh.
It's not Mike and Craft.
So yeah, like in terms of the stealth, do you have any kind of the distraction devices, or?
I have like gas grenades.
That's not really a distraction device. That's pretty up in front.
Like I can turn things off, I think, and like send them in the direction of something, make noises and such.
Do you not have an augmented coin?
Put it this way, I haven't explored that possibility yet.
No expired cans of spaghetti then?
Not as yet.
That's disappointing.
It's deeply regrettable.
What about CQC?
Well, it's okay.
All of them occurring under Dr. Talis Rucker, director of the Alt-Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Oodalite. Dr. Ruff claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate human restoration,
Smells like rotten eggs.
Huh? I wasn't listening.
What is the actual thing you're looking for?
There's a body over here.
I really hope it's not behind that thing. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Otta, bot lev.
shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical.
I thought this was why we stole the rope.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on, come on. Nope.
Access granted.
Yes! 0.56 of a second.
I generally have no idea what you're doing there.
Oh, I've been found.
Okay, so I'm guessing that doesn't pause the game then.
Nope.
It is time to leave, Mr. Bond.
So that's what happens when I get rumbled, which is often.
Yeah. They clearly don't understand how defense
Like,
works.
it wouldn't be as tough if I had, whoa! Grenade. If I had lethal rounds on me, but because I haven't had a chance to raid, like, an actual gun, I have plenty of ammo for lethal rounds. So that's, like, really halting my progress thus far. But, I'm enjoying it. Boy. Yeah, so do the sign off there.
Yeah, so there we go, CQC. Was that an augmented knife? I'm Mark Robinson.
Yeah, you've hand blades.
Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm Mark Robinson, Natalie from Project. Here's Dave Ryan, IV. This is a link to the cast.
Shit is kicking off.
And things have escalated rather quickly.
Yeah.
Like your man's head just peering over the desk there.
I will get my tactical shotgun on here.
I like the idea of a shotgun being tactical.
Yeah, apparently, well, according to Jeff Gerstmann, one of the best things about this game is the shotgun. Like, it's one of the better shotguns in a video game in a while.
Alright, that's going to take some doing, because the super shotgun in Doom is pretty super. Yeah,
Where the fuck?
I really don't want to sign off, because I just want to watch this chaos unfold.
Whoa.
That didn't really have a lot of satisfaction in its explosion. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, that's pretty tactical.
He is tactically dead.
Trying to run? Wrong way, asshole.
Okay, so yeah, well, are we finished with the sign off?
Yeah, sure. I keep getting distracted because you keep blowing things up.
Only one way out.
Have you actually collected the thing you're after?
No, I don't know where it is in the room. I need time to... They just keep throwing really annoying fire grenades in.
As compared to those fire grenades that are not annoying.
Well, it's just that at least I'm nice enough to put in, like, flashbangs and stuff.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I think it's in the safe.
That'd be a sound place to put it.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great!
Now
I
get
will
the fuck
pencil
out
you
of
in
there.
for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
Okay, well I think
got
now
this
we can
other
sign
client,
off.
You know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Yeah, so
Neither do I, Kohler.
links to the cast on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch.tv. Links to the cast. Podcast this week, Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy. Actually, I have no idea when this is being posted up, so I don't know what the.
This is going up today.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a quick play.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what we're talking about this week. On the next episode will be Conker's Bad Fur Day, so have a listen out for that. And yeah, keep watching for all your hot content here at A Link to the Cast. I am Mark. Here's Dave.
Sweating. See you all later.